Man, there's no book anywhere in the world that gives us every detail. There's no history book of U.S. history that gives us every detail of U.S. history. There's no biology textbook that gives you every detail of biology. But you have the arrogance to sit there and say, because the Bible doesn't answer the question where Cain got his wife from, it shows the Bible's unreliable. That is so dishonest intellectually, that's scary. And yet that type of thinking is tolerated on a university campus. That's embarrassing, man.
The Bible's just a book to read.
Embarrassing.
The Bible is literature. It's a book of history.
Yeah, and there's no book that includes every detail of the particular issue the book is dealing with. For you to have the audacity to sit there and say, the Bible's incorrect because it doesn't tell me where Cain got his wife, is such convoluted, illogical, irrational thinking. It's embarrassing, man. It really is. Now, what are some possible explanations for where Cain got his wife? Well, it's obvious that possibly Cain married one of his sisters.
Can you explain why dinosaurs?
Let me give you a second explanation. The Bible never says that God created only Adam and Eve. It's possible that God created other human life as well. And so Cain would have married a daughter of somebody else. Those are two options. I don't know which one's right, but guess what? It really doesn't matter a hill of beans to your life today where Cain got his wife.
What about the dinosaurs?
What about the dinosaurs? Well, why doesn't every U.S. history book at the University of Washington tell us where Abraham Lincoln slept every night of his life? Don't you see what you're doing, sir? History is a selective account of what happened. And just because the Bible doesn't talk about dinosaurs is not the Bible saying there never were dinosaurs.
They're a pretty big event in the history of our...
Oh, really? Of what relevance to your life today are dinosaurs?
No, not to my life today, but it's important to how everything evolved on.
Oh, is it really? Of what significance to human development is a dinosaur? Just because the Bible doesn't talk about dinosaurs does not mean there weren't dinosaurs from a biblical perspective. The Bible's about 1,600 pages long. It begins with the creation. It ends with the return of Christ. That's an awful lot of time to cover in 1,600 pages. Obviously, there are going to be a lot of gaps, right? Right. Same way there are gaps in every U.S. history book, in every African history book, in every European history book. In every history book there are gaps, but...